Hey guys, welcome to this channel, BJ Numero Astro. Well, this channel is actually created for the purpose of learning both numerology and astrology courses, but it's just a step-by-step thing. So the first course we're going to be dealing with is numerology. Numerology. So that's what we're going to be dealing with first. Then as we progress on, we're going to introduce astrology also. But in this particular video here, I'm going to be introducing to us what numerology is. Introduction to numerology. So this channel is meant for the people that wants to know more about numerology or that have interest in learning numerology, astrology, or you want to know how to read people's mind just by the power of numbers. So let's move on. Let's move on. But before we move on, I would like you guys support for this channel, VJ Numero Astro. So I'm gonna be giving you guys some simple tasks to do. And what are the tasks? It's just by subscribing. The first one is kindly subscribe to this channel. After subscribing, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop new videos you get notified. Secondly, like this video. Always try to like my videos. Thirdly, comment if you have anything to say, or right now, if you are enjoying or you enjoyed this video, after we are done, drop in the comment section numerology so that I will know you enjoy this video. And lastly, share this video. Like I said, it's meant for people who have interest in learning numerology, astrology, or you want to know how to read people's mind just by studying numbers. So kindly share these videos to your friends, your families, colleagues. It's not a must that after learning this stuff you must have to be a numerologist or an astrologer. No, you can learn this to use it and be guiding yourself. So these are the supports I want from you guys. As you all can see the 1000 subscribers animation, so that's what I'm craving for right now. So I need 1000 subscribers. This is a newly created channel, so I really need you guys support for this, and I'm gonna appreciate it. So let's move on to the introduction to what numerology is. Introduction to numerology. Under this introduction to what numerology is, I'm going to be explaining three things to us. The first thing I'm going to be telling us is the definition of what numerology is, of the term numerology. What does it mean? And also the operations we use in numerology. So secondly, I'm going to be telling us, mentioning the systems we use in numerology, and also be telling us the system we're going to be using for this channel. And lastly, I'm going to be telling us how numerology works. Now guys, I want you guys to focus on the capitalized word in these three things here. The first one is what is numerology? I capitalize the numerology. The second one is what are the systems using numerology? So the capitalized word there is systems. And lastly, capitalize what there is works. So guys, let's make it a sentence right from the uh first one there. Can you all see? Numerology systems works. Numerology works. Numerology systems work. So that's an assurance that learning numerology always work. Numerology works. So let's move on to the first one to know the definition of what numerology is and also the operations we use in numerology. So guys, what is numerology? What is numerology? From its name, numerology. Well, before I explain this, I would like to take us back to our secondary school. We did biology in school. It's not that we're here for biology. Nah, we're not here for biology. I'm just gonna use the same techniques to explain what numerology is. So they defined biology as they said bio means life. Bio means life and logy means to study. So which makes up biology is the study of living things. So can we all see that it's almost the same thing? This one is what is numerology. So numerology, there are two coins words there, which are numero and logy. So numero means numbers and logy means to study. So this also makes up numerology is the study of numbers. So this studying of numbers is based on things with life, things with no life, or on our environment. So studying numbers based on those three things, based on living things, non-living things, and on our environment. Numbers plays a very important role in our existence. And this man also said, Galileo, I think I've forgotten how he said, universe is written in the language of mathematics. Yeah. So the operation we use in numerology are just addition and subtraction. So there is no cause for alarm. There is nothing like calculus or algebra, simultaneous equation, quadratic equation. No, no, no. There is nothing like division or multiplication. So the two operations we use are just addition and subtraction. So I think we all know what numerology is. Numerology is basically the study of numbers. So let's move on to the next slide where we're going to be learning the systems we use in numerology. So here I'm going to be mentioning the systems used in numerology. What are the systems used in numerology? Well, there are many systems used in numerology, but I'm just going to be mentioning the most common systems used by numerologists, which I have just three here. The first one I have is called the Pythagorean system. The Pythagorean system. The second one I have is the Chaldean system. The Chaldean system. And the last one I have is the Arab or Abjad system. These three systems are used to calculate, to get the value of a particular name. You know, I said numerology deals with numbers. Numerology is the studying of numbers. And when we're talking about names, it includes alphabet. So these three systems they have their alphabet and their numbers under it, just like verbal reasoning, but it's not the same thing. So the system of Pythagorean is totally different from Chaldean and different from Arab system. But the thing is that these three systems are used to calculate to get the value of a particular name. Let's take for example someone bearing John. So we have to know the value of J, we have to know the value of O, the value of H, and the value of N. So once we know those values, then we can know the value of the person bearing John. I think we got it now. So that's why these systems uh, came up in numerology. But the system we're going to be using in this channel is the Pythagorean system. The first system here is the Pythagorean system. It is very accurate and it is easy to know. And let's talk about the person that brought up this system. The name of the person is called Pythagoras. His name is called Pythagoras. He was a mathematician and a philosopher in his lifetime. So he developed this Pythagorean system. He also contributed to a theorem in mathematics called the Pythagoras theorem. I know some of us, when I first mentioned the Pythagorean system, you all may be thinking, are we going to be doing hypotenuse square is equal to opposite square plus adjacent square? Now, there is nothing like that. The thing is that the man that contributed, that owns that theorem called Pythagoras theorem, also contributed to numerology, which he named his system Pythagorean. So that's just it. So the system we're going to be using is Pythagorean system to calculate name, to get the value of any name, either our names or names of anything. So now the last thing I'm going to be explaining in this video is how does numerology works. How does numerology works? Right from what I've been explaining since I've defined what numerology is, the operations we use in numerology, the systems of numerology. Now, how does numerology works? Right from the definition of numerology, I said numerology is basically the study of numbers. That study of numbers now actually are based on three things. It works on three things. The first one is living things, the second one is non-living things, and the last one is our environment. So numerology affects those three things. So how does numerology works with living things and non-living things? So in how it works, how it affects our life, the living things, we as a human, we have a particular day we were born, which we call the date of birth. This date of birth is very important in numerology aspect. So with date of birth we can know a lot of things about a person, its characters, its traits, personality, all the stuff. So inside this our date of birth, we have a particular month we were born, we have a particular day we were born, and also a particular year we were born. So I'm going to be explaining what those three things are telling us in numerology. So the first one, like I said, we have months of birth. So this month of birth in numerology, it tells about profession of that person. It tells about uh, spouse of that person, the spouse qualities, the spouse nature. It tells about compatibility of that person. It tells about the house where they born that person, the shape of the house, the color they use for the walls in the house, and all those stuff. And the second one is day of birth. Day of birth is telling about traits of that person, personality of that person, mentality of that person, looks of that person. So in this day of birth, we can even tell just by seeing someone, by facial expression. We can know you were born on this date, you were born on that date. So just by studying the looks of each day of birth. And the last one I have is year of birth. This year of birth is telling about the lifestyle of a person, whether it's going to be luxurious life, a normal life, or lives with so much struggles, many ups and downs. And also, this year of birth tells about the exact happenings in a person's life. So now let's move on to the non-living things aspect. How does numerology affect? How does it work with non-living things? Well, the first one is how does it work with non-living? The first one is plots or site number. Let's say you want to build a house now. The first thing we're going to do is go get the land. That land on that site, there will be a number there. So just by studying numerology, we're going to know whether the land is a good one or a bad one. With that number on that land, we're going to know how the construction of the house, how it's going to be, whether there will be trouble, how the income, how will it be, the expenditure part of it, the shape of the house. So just by knowing the number of that plot or site, we're going to know all this. The second one I have is our house number. Or maybe you want to go and rent a house and you see number 5, or you see number 102, or you see number 12, any number. Just by knowing the numbers, you can predict, you can know what is going to be happening to you if you park inside the house, or you were just passing by and you see a number, you see a house number. Just by knowing the house number, you can know what's going on inside the house, what's happening to the people living inside the house, their health, their income. Will there be unity or will there be fight, and so many other things like that. And the next one I have is the vehicle number, our plate number. So by knowing this, we're going to know a very good vehicle and a bad one. A accident prone vehicle, our vehicle isn't going to be giving us faults. What kind of faults? Is it the wires, the battery? And even just by knowing the vehicle number, we're going to know even if it is an accident prone vehicle, where is it going to get affected? Is it the front side, the right side, or the left side? Just by knowing the vehicle numbers. So the next one I have is our office/business number. Just by knowing this, we're going to know how it's going to be affecting our life, our business. And the next one I have is time. We all have our time on our phone, our wristwatch, on the wall. but time is very, very, very important in numerology. With time, we can answer millions of questions. We can know billions of things just by checking our time. Like when someone asks us a question, we can give a reply just by checking the time. Or we want to know about something, just by checking the time, we can know. The next one I have is significations of numbers. Significations of numbers. So here we're going to be learning what each numbers are saying, in numerology. And in these significations of numbers, this is where what's it called, reading of minds, this is where it comes from. Okay, so in these significations of numbers, so this is where we're going to learn how to read the minds, and so on and so forth. We're going to learn so many things. These are just a brief of what we're going to be learning. Okay, we're going to learn so much, so many things. So if you enjoyed this video, kindly write numerology into the comment section, so that I'll know you truly enjoyed this video. And like I said, I'm craving for 1000 subscribers, so kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're new. After subscribing, don't forget to turn on the notification bell, so that whenever I upload new videos, you're going to get notified. Like this video, like this video, and lastly, share to your friends, your colleagues. Okay, share. So this is gonna be the end of this lesson. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and in our next video, I think we're going to start with the Pythagorean system, how to calculate names using the Pythagorean system. I said we're going to be using a Pythagorean system. So see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.